Hi.
Just like to say, if we could get a feature-length episode, big budget, long episode, as we're not going to get a film from you, who would you like to team up with, and who would you like to go against and why?
Can we have any of it, or the choices endless?
From the whole universe, anyone you want.
This is a sort of, if we were going to do a feature-length film, what I would like to do is I would actually use every single important character from the history of the show that people thought are really important. I'd like to put them all in a situation where they all have to work together, and I would like to put the entirety of the amount of money that we put into an entire season into like 98 minutes of screen time and see what happens.
And Batman.
And played by Robbie Amell.
I'll take it.
It'll be great.
Awesome. Well, everybody give it up for Emily. Thank you for crashing in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, let's keep going. We're on this side.
From Italy. First of all, I want to thank you for what you do and for the passion that you put in everything you do as a person and as an actor. You inspire a lot of people. So my question is, if you could, is there any time that you wanted to slap Oliver in the face and tell him, what are you doing?
Like today? No, I mean, look, I do like playing a character that has flaws, for sure, because flaws are what make us interesting. I haven't talked with the producers a lot about season 6, but one of the things that I did say is that based off of everything that has happened this year, everything about the introduction of a team and relying on other people, and not just getting yourself in a predicament and immediately drilling down and saying, I'll handle it by myself, I said, going forward, Oliver has to have learned that's not the right way. If we're still doing that after everything that happened this year, people are going to be like, well, he's never going to learn, and they're probably going to change the channel. So I think that... Oh my God. Did you hear Batman? It just come to the stage.
I was wondering where everybody went. Staying at my table, and I was wondering if you've told anybody what you're doing on Thursday.
Yes, at long last, Thursday is the first day of principal photography on Code 8.
That's all I'm here for.
Okay.
Have a great panel.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye, guys.
All right. What's the order of your question?
Oh,
go ahead.
Hang on. Wait a minute. I did get asked a question, didn't I? What was it? I forget. It's Sunday.
Slap Oliver in the face.
Oh, yeah. By the way, as I was saying that and everyone started cheering, I'm like, oh my God, does everyone agree with me that much? That timing made me feel awful for about 4 seconds. I think it's very important that like next year he learns those lessons and we start to, it would be nice to see someone being irrational and like brick-headed and have Oliver go, you know, maybe think about this one a little bit for the following reasons. I think that would be a more interesting thing to play going forward in the show.
Very cool. All right.
Hello, my name is Abby. I've got 2 questions.
Okay.
Number 1, what was your inspiration to be an actor?
Well, inspiration comes at different times, and my inspiration to really get on the path that I was on now came after just being in Toronto and being in the business for a good 8-9 years, and I hadn't really had a lot of success, and I had a really awful year, and I just started thinking about the things in my life that made me happy. Family was one of them, friends, My dog, Louie, was in there, and I kept coming back to acting, and how happy it made me. And it's when I started doing it for those reasons that a lot of the elements of my career that you guys have seen, and the elements of my career that have brought me to a spot like this, that's when they started to happen.
And my second question is, what's your favourite thing to do in your free time?
I don't know why we put this microphone on the ground.
He actually was right behind me.
What is he lets me do that to him right now, but in real life he'd kill me. Okay? It'd be the fastest death ever.
Let's get Josh a chair.
Grab a chair.
Come sit, man.
I got one.
What's my favorite thing to do in my free time?
Josh.
What's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
I just play sports.
Okay. My favorite thing to do in my free time right now is to hang out with my family. Because there's lots of times where, my daughter's a champion sleeper. And there's lots of times where sometimes I have to leave in the morning before she gets up, and I'm back at night after she goes to bed. So I want to make sure that I'm spending as much time as I can with them when I'm free.
Thank you.
What about you? Free time?
What I like to do in my free time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got same, bro. I've got an 8-month-old son at home.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty hilarious cat. So when it's not with him, it's I watch a lot of professional wrestling. Let's get connected on that. I'm a big WWE mark. And man, honestly, we talked about it right before we got up here. We're geeks, man. So I read a lot. I like to watch my TV that I enjoy. Just kind of hang out. Eat a lot of food.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's your favourite superhero?
Who's my favorite superhero? The Flash. What about you?
The Flash.
Dumb question. Who's your favorite superhero?
The Green Arrow.
Is it? Or did your mom tell you to say the Green Arrow?
Yeah, it is really his favorite.
It is? I appreciate that very much. Who's your favorite superhero?
Supergirl.
Okay. More important question. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Rapunzel.
Okay. I like Rapunzel too.
Thank you. Back over here.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm from Toronto.
Yeah, you are.
My question is for the both of you. What's the hardest stunt you've had to do on set?
I was saying last night, I don't know if it was the hardest, but our day on the boat was exhausting. It was really like we're out in a boat for an incredibly emotional scene that is very delicate and very tricky and had so many moving parts to it. Everyone was worried about the weather, and I was really worried that we would be so caught up in getting the cool shots that we would miss the important ones, which are the ones that are like right there and right here, because that's what the scene was about. And the last thing that we shot that day before we lost the sun was a drone shot of the boat. So it didn't require anything from me and Josh. It just required us to basically be in our positions, because it was just going to show the size and the scope of everything. And in between those takes, before we had to stand up, the two of us would just be sitting there like this. Hard day.
I'll tell you, let me tell you about this guy. If you guys remember that episode in the cell where I got to torture him a little bit, Okay, I was just gonna say, bro. We had there were two 2 days that stuck out, the boat day and that day. This man was shackled to the ground, okay? There was not fake shackles, those were real shackles. And we were in that cell for 12 hours, you know? And, you know, he would take them off and you could see the marks on his wrists, you know? It was a pretty cool day, and my respect for this guy grew a whole lot, because those are the days that we knew were really important, because those are the days where you're starting to get into the guts of these guys, you know? You're starting to see what they're made of. So those are some fun days for sure.
Thank you.
Hi, my question is, what thing do you like doing the most?
Eating is too simple an answer, isn't it?
I like watching movies.
Yep.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't really have.
You don't? Okay, give me your top 2 favorite movies.
I think you'll go with Frozen and The Boss Baby.
I love those movies.
My favorite scene in The Boss Baby is when they're getting ready for their big adventure and he puts the baby powder on his butt and then he toots. I laughed. Did you laugh when that happened?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, over here to the left.
You've touched on this one already a bit, but I know Stephen, you were talking for a little bit. It was one of the better celebrity appearances we had.
Thank
It was
you.
the best one, bro. It was the best one.
You know, man hopped the ropes, dude. He hopped the ropes, okay? Is that something we can expect to see ever again? Maybe bringing in someone else, maybe a bit of a villain?
That's great. The worst thing that I had to do to Josh this year had nothing to do with what happened on screen. It had to do with when he couldn't join me at WrestleMania. It was so sad.
So sad, man. We've been planning this for about a year, you know, and he's like, hey man, next year, April 1st, April 2nd, we're going, oh man, 2 months out, we're like, oh, 2 months we're gonna go, month out, oh my gosh, we're gonna go. Literally the week of, he texts me about 2 weeks before, he's like, have you heard? And I was like, did I hear what? He's like, you gotta work on Monday, bro. And I was like, no, man. So then on Tuesday before, I get a text from him with a giant cardboard cutout of my head that said, don't worry, homie, you're coming with me. And so that day, every hour on the hour, I got a text from him smiling, my head smiling, and a wrestler. Just all day, tracking the day. Me in the front row, my head, you know, like me getting to meet guys. I had the best, I met so many wrestlers that day, bro.
I would love to do something in wrestling again. I don't know what that's going to be. I think being with the WWE would be really cool. I think that Cody, who I worked with, was doing such great stuff now with Ring of Honor and New Japan. That would be cool. But I need to get back in the ring one more time. Because the first time, I was so. The second that I stepped outside of the curtain, all of the moisture zapped from my entire mouth. I was so nervous. I was so nervous that I literally forgot to get in the ring.
Couldn't tell.
But
Hey, you want to know a funny story?
Yeah.
You want to know a funny story? So, like I told you, I'm a big WWE fan. So I was at that SummerSlam that he had his match with Neville as a fan. And I was sitting, I had my seat, and all of a sudden in walks Colin Donnell, who you guys know. In walks some of his other buddies. And I'm sitting there, and I knew Colin from before, so I became a big fan of this guy, no lie, because I've watched a couple celebrities try to get in there and do their thing. And all of a sudden I see this guy who fits perfectly in there, and I'm fangirling, you know, just my hands above my head, just like, he's doing amazing, I'm so proud of him, you know. And then fast forward, I get to work the first day, you know, I meet him, and I'm like, hey man, it's good to meet you, good to meet you. So I saw your wrestling match, man. Oh, it was awesome.
That's really how that went, too.
Legit, man. He's like, and I saw Ninja Turtles, you were so good in that, bro.
Thanks, man.
Hi, thank you for coming. I have two questions. The first is, can you tell us what the theme for season 6 is. This year was family. What about next year? And my second question is, do you have any non-Arrow related project in the near future apart from Code 8?
Well, second question first. Other than Code 8, no. I'm looking into doing some stuff online, and I'm looking to do a couple of charity campaigns later this year. But that all depends on what's going on in the next hiatus. You know, assuming that there's a second season of the show, which I think everyone hopes for. But again, you never take anything for granted. I've learned. And then, oh gosh, the first question.
Season 6.
Oh, season 6. Well, the theme of season 5 was legacy. From what I understand, the theme of season 6 is family.
Okay. So we're gonna see William again?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Ryan and I'm from Hymes Park in London.
Okay.
I'm from New York.
No. And I have one question. What's your favourite Flash crossover that you ever done?
Favorite Flash?
Flash.
My favorite Flash crossover was when I appeared in the very first episode of Flash for a variety of reasons. It was really cool to, you know, say a line like saving people in a flash. I mean, you live as an actor for that moment, but the cooler part about it was that this was during the second season of Arrow, and it was an opportunity for me to go back and see David Nutter, who directed our pilot, who basically put together the exact same crew to film the pilot of The Flash, and just to think back to that moment and to be a small part of it happening all over again for someone else being Grant, that was really cool. That will always be very special to me.